A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here's the handoff.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made over the middle. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on second and inches.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass rush closing in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? He hands it off from the gun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And tackled after a small pickup there. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the right here. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and loose ends it.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up.
42, Spider. 4-2, Dino. Arrow. Squirrel. Ready.
Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Got him. He's sacked. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The back's got it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Running with purpose. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 10.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Let's it go. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called. We talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Takes the handoff again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. And he'll set up to throw. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
That is really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense starts with a short field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Throws a stiff arm. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaks loose at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look and makes some adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
This time it's complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
That running back needs to find the picture of that touchdown. Up into the air, he can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Now we'll go for a 2-point conversion. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this 2-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the 2-point try.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle and that's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again.
42 Spider.
Now they're running on the toss. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running at pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it near the end zone. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout by the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think